I'm shuffling the cards. Happy 2022, everyone. So far, the year has gone wonderful. It's not raining or snowing. It's pretty cold, though. We're alive. We're relatively healthy. God, what a great year. Every year we do something, or a lot of us, toward the end of the year. Constance is reminding me that people make New Year's resolutions. And what's that, dear? Oh, okay. All right. Well, enjoy talking to yourself. Say hi to yourself. So everybody makes New Year's resolutions, and some of them we keep for a little while, and some we keep forever, you know. But most of the time they sort of fritter away. But nevertheless, it's a good thing, I think, to even start to have the intention of improving oneself in the coming year. But it's usually one of those things where you attack a negative thing. I'm going to stop doing that, or I'm going to stop doing that. And perhaps the attitude might be better if you affirm what it is you're going to do, rather than feeding energy into the very thing you want to stop doing, if that makes any sense. So, now if you're familiar with the Book of Ordinary Oracles, you know that there's a section in called the Year Ahead Tarot. And it has a little oracle for, and we do it all the time. I'm not going to do it this morning. A little oracle that you do on New Year's Eve to give you a hint at what to look for in the coming year that's going to be the catalyst to a positive change in your life in the coming year. And I refer you to that if you haven't seen it before. I'm sure it's on Kindle, or if not, if you don't have the hard copy. But anyway, Constance made the suggestion that this year it would be, it might be wise for us to resolve to do two very small things. Instead of, I'm going to bring world peace this year, or something like that. Very small things. What can you do to actually improve yourself? Now, that's something that could cover all sorts of other circumstances. You could be in everything could be going well, you could be prosperous and everything else, but you still want to improve yourself. You could be having incredible difficulties, fatal difficulties, but still, you'd want to improve yourself. And so that's number one. What can I do to improve myself? And number two, what can I do to improve the existence of others? And it's a two-part thing. Okay, it's like you set up a flow of electricity, and the fact that you're consciously on the lookout to improve the existence of others, and at the same time looking for opportunities and ideas on how to improve yourself. So what I thought I would do this morning, I know everybody's busy and watching the Rose Parade, Tournament of Roses Parade on television. We caught just a moment of it on TV, just enough to see the Jesus float. Yes, Jesus was on a float, and he was going like this. And all the other floats, the people on the floats had masks. The Jesus float, Jesus didn't have a mask. Well, I hope you at least see it. It painted quite a picture. Anyway, what I'm going to do is give you a hint. Give you a hint randomly here as to what you can do to do those two things, sort of as a background meditation of your New Year's resolution throughout the year. Two things. How can I self-improve? How can I be more healthy to myself, more happy, more awake? And what can I do to improve the existence of others? Now, others may include all sentient beings, all life, plants, dirt, minerals. What can I do to improve the existence of others as I'm improving myself? And because each of us was born on a day of the year, or at least most of us out here, each of us is a particular sun sign of the zodiac. So I'm going to give 12 messages, okay? One card messages for every sign of the zodiac to give you your oracle. So, do we know what I'm going to do? Excuse me, I'm going to have a sip of coffee. So I'm going to shuffle the cards. I'm using my Biohazard old deck of Tarot of Ceremonial Magic. I'm going to shuffle until you tell me to stop. And because I can't hear you, I'm just going to stop when I feel like it. And the first 12 cards will be your individual message. Are you ready? I like the feel of that. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. For those Aries, your oracular hint is the Seven of Cups, illusionary success. Crowley calls it debauch. How can that be your helpful? Don't question. The oracle is always right. Is that something you need to get rid of? Is that something you need to improve? Is that something you need to dispel? There are no bad answers. Aries, 7 of Cups. Taurus, the Queen of Swords. For those of you familiar with the I Ching, look up the hexagram that would be water of air. The trigram's water of air. Gemini. Wow. 7 of Swords. Unstable effort. Cancer, the Sun. Leo, Princess of Wands. That's the hexagram nourishment. Earth of Fire. Virgo. A lot of court cards here. And this is the last 10 degrees of Virgo too. I mean of Taurus. Libra, the Star. Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios, get it in control. Sagittarius, yes, Sag. Ace of Discs. Capricorn. Ah. 4 of Swords, rest from strife. Aquarius. Sometimes the death card really means death. Sometimes, but seldom. It just means the end of an intolerable situation when any change is welcome. And Pisces. And there's my own Pisces High Priestess. Okay, if you weren't happy with your particular oracle, don't jump to the conclusion that it was the wrong oracle. As a matter of fact, each of them has a message for you that should be helpful for your New Year's resolution to improve yourself and to improve the existence of others. That's all I'm going to do on this New Year's Day. Get on with your day. Catch the replay of the Tournament of Roses parade. I want you to see Jesus on a float. Until tomorrow, continue to be good to yourself and be good to each other. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. Love is the law. Love under will.